to go with mixing sand and quicklime. I find it best when I've mixed the water with the sand first. Getting there. A little breather, stir it around a bit, make sure it don't stick, stir the sand a bit more, and the cow butts in the water. Okay. I just find it goes a bit better. Getting steamy now. You might think might be it. Not really. So we'll keep going. Watery. So I'm going to continue to introduce the line to it. Bit by bit. Still watery down there. More and shake it up. See. I think that's the one. Because the steam is really hitting your face. When it does, that's the one. That's how you can tell with sand, water and cobalt. Larger. I'm going to give that a good stir with my paddle mixer, speed up the process a bit. I've just noticed I didn't have my phone on that entire time. Oh dear. That's not good. What I'm doing, I'm just producing a little bit more line, Quicklime, and then give it a good stir. Yeah. sides are all covered. Now that will happily slate away. Let's give a rinse some material. Always good to give a rinse of your tools. Now this will just keep on slaking away, so I don't need to do much, I don't need to add much, but I just will continue to slake away and stiffen into a harder mix. My way is getting foggy. I don't know if you can see this, but it is quite foggy. As that is slaking away, in about 10 minutes I'll say, that'll be great to use as a, definitely as a my mortar mix, plastering, whatever you want to do with it really. And this will be a very sticky consistency. It's a shame it didn't record it, because that could have been a really good tutorial online. So I'll just show you what I've just done, pre-done on this wall. I have basically watered down these walls. Of course, a couple of days ago I have been doing this tiling at the bottom, and I just need to continue. First, of course, I'll have to put the tile adhesive on, giving it about a couple of, about 5 minutes will do. Who's there? Tony Idris is watching. Hello Tony, welcome. Oh, you're wondering what I'm doing. I just made the mix that will be going on the wall, and that's just for putting tiles on. And I'm just going to go and clean my glasses. I've got to say they were steamed up, guys. these glasses actually, they're a bit more steamed up. I'm going to give it another whirl of cleaning it. So I've noticed my floor is a bit wet, so I'm just going to put a bit of a sheet down just to suck up any absorbency. But you don't want it going downstairs. So what I've got ready is my tile spacers. Just making sure I've got them on hand. And what I'll be doing first will be applying the mortar mix on the wall. So I'm trying to do as much as I can, but I don't know how much I will get done today because my tile cutter is next door and it's locked, so I'll have to go later. My mix is stiffening up really good. That's really good. I think in another 10 minutes time. It'll be 2 days. I'll be using that. So I'm doing my mum's bathroom. She needed help, so I said, I'll help your mum. I'll do your tiling. Because I've done my tile course in Berlin Uni College and my plastering. So that was, mind you, about 3.5, nearly 4 years ago, but I thought relearn my skills again and start doing it again. There's no point getting qualifications in it and not using it really. And plus, it's not like I'm charging my money. I'm doing it for free. So I'm not being funny, but these glasses are still steamed up. I paid good money for these. I don't know if you can see them, but I'm going to give it another clean. I think there's nothing worse than when you cannot see, especially your work. So I'm making sure I've got everything in hand. Just sorting out my buckets in there. So I've got my leveller. And it's a brand new one. I still haven't took the plastic off it, but that just gives me a better indication how level it is. Because this wall is quite bumpy, so I've been working around it. So now I'm going to see what this mud is saying, this Quicklime with sand and water. I'm just going to see what it's saying. Now I'm applying it a bit quite thick. There's a reason for it. It's because it's an uneven wall, guys. So I've got to work around all the defects and just make sure I get the wall a bit plumb. Now you always pre-wet your wall, guys. Always. The reason why you always pre-wet your wall is because it will suck it dry and it will crack and this adhesive will be no good. It will just come off, crack off before you even put your tiles on, because the background will suck it up very quickly indeed. So while we're using Quicklime, in Pakistan, in India, they would call it tuna. Tuna is an excellent material. Then sand and the cement adhesives. The reason being, it's breathable. Like with cement you can get fungus, as with tuna and limestone as we call it, bacteria or fungus. It's anti-fungus. It's Quicklime tuna, as we call it in Pakistan and India. It's anti-fungus, so fungus won't grow on it, and it's material that's been used for hundreds of years, thousands if not thousands of years. In Egypt, Rome is still standing, so it just shows you that the buildings are still standing. And when you use cement, that's when you start having a bit of trouble using a bit of modern day materials. Don't worry about that, guys. I know I've made a bit of a slobber there, but I'm not so worried. As long as I get it on the wall, much of it instead of all over my tiles would be best. So okay, all I'm doing is just building it up, this mortar. Where I feel is not enough mortar, I'm just building it up on the wall. Like I said, it's not a straight wall this, so I've got to level it up a bit. Let's just see, level it up, get some down there. Okay. So we're putting it on hot. I've just made this mix while we apply it hot. There's a good reason. Because it's sticky. When it's nice and hot, Quicklime, anything adheres to it. Bricks, stones. It's a really good adhesive. Okay, now I'm going to clean my trowel, my tile trowel, as I call it. I've got other trowels, professional trowels, like for my plastering. Okay, so I'm going to work in the middle. Gonna work it out. So at the edge I'm not so bothered at the moment. It's the middle bit, because like I said, I have not got my tiler. It's a tile breaker machine, and that's next door, and I can't be bothered at the moment with the way I'm dressed, without going around the house and getting the machine itself. So I'm going to do that tomorrow, I think. I'll do that tomorrow. Today I'm just going to see how many I can get on. Will be the best bet. There will be. Make sure I'm evening out the best I can. You know what would be great? If I can get it on at least this side and the side of me a bit done. I'll be happy for today. I'll be honest. Now as I'm pulling up this wall, I can feel the variations of the wall, literally, where it's maybe a bit uneven. Okay, give it another roll up. Put it on there. Especially there's a bit of plaster there. And the great thing about this is this plaster can take hours to dry, so I'm not so concerned about it at the moment drying on me, so that's okay. Just thinking, what the heck am I doing? My camera falls back on me. I think this is happening today a lot. First with the mix, and now with the plastering on the wall. See, I think I need an iPad, what's it called? A holder. Oh, I should do. Got some back to it. That should be alright. Right. See, this mix I made, it can keep for about a couple of days, easy, without going rock hard or anything like that. It can be great to use the next day, so I'm not worried about that. Now, as you can see, I've made quite a bit of mess. That's why I always change my gloves after the other outcome, so we can tidy that up in a bit. I had a sponge, now I don't know where that's, oh there we go. I just cleaned my tools for the next use. So always give your tools a quick clean, so the mortar don't stick on your tools. It's a great thing to do. Right, now I can change my gloves and get into something a bit more comfortable to work with. Because as you'll know, it's a bit clumpy working with the thick gloves like that, but they're only brilliant when you're working with Quicklime, hot stuff. So it's always advisable when you're working with Quicklime, that can be quite atrocious material to work with sometimes. Now I've got my towel here. I've got my spacers there. So let's see if I've got a. Let's see if I've got